Hi, I'm Cory Mosley. Welcome to another edition of Training Tuesdays. This week I want to talk about the idea of taking responsibility. I always joke with sales managers and dealer principals and GMs, and I ask them, when's the last time a salesperson came up to you and said, "Boss, I screwed that deal up"? Because a lot of times that's not how it goes, right? A lot of times it's the customer. The customer wasn't a real buyer. He wasn't interested. He was just wasting my time. He was just shopping us for price. The customer, the customer, the customer. How often do we ever lay the responsibility on ourselves? And my challenge to you is this. Examine each deal on a case-by-case basis. Each deal that you don't make. Each deal that you thought you were going to make. Each deal where you're making those be-back phone calls and nobody's answering the phone anymore. Each time the customer tells you they've decided to go in another direction, or they've decided to hold off, which of course is code for I've got somebody else's car in my driveway. But the reality of it is that connecting to that responsibility and looking at what you may be doing to cost yourself sales and not what the customers are doing to you could improve your closing ratio and put more dollars in your pocket. It's connecting with that responsibility and understanding the role that you have, because ultimately you set the tone. You create the perception. Your words, your message, your delivery to the customer in many cases dictates their response to you, because you're leading. If a customer calls in on a phone up, you're leading by the way you answer the phone. If you're working an internet lead, you're leading by your connection statement to the customer. If they walk into the showroom, you're walking through that process in a control mechanism. Now, sometimes the customers take control in how they lead you or how they answer your questions. But at the end of the day, you have the responsibility for what happens in the transaction. Take a look in the mirror. You might find there's a great opportunity and some great dollars that you're missing out on. I'll see you next week.